Hello and welcome to the GDSLAB version 2024 tutorial video 3.3.2, how to use termination conditions. Termination conditions are critical for determining when a test or test stage should end. We'll cover both generic and specific termination conditions, how to set them up, and demonstrate their usage in a test. So termination conditions are criteria that automatically end a test stage. These conditions ensure tests stop at appropriate points based on predefined parameters. Let's explore the generic termination conditions that apply across various test modules. So you have different types of generic termination conditions. You have time-based termination. This condition ends a test after a specified duration. For example, you can set the test to terminate after 30 minutes or any other set time. You have a maximum and minimum limit on measured parameters. This condition ends a test when a measured parameter, such as displacement or load, reaches a set maximum or minimum value. Then you have a maximum or minimum limit on a calculated parameter. This condition ends a test when a calculated parameter, such as stress or strain, reaches a set maximum or minimum value. Then you have more specific termination conditions tailored for certain test modules. These include a maximum deviator stress. This condition ends the test when the deviator stress, which is the difference between the axial and confining stress, reaches a specified value. Then you've got maximum stress ratio. This condition ends the test when the ratio of deviator stress to confining stress reaches a specified value. You've also got the max Skempton B value. This condition is used in saturation tests and ends the test when the B value, indicating the degree of saturation, reaches a specified level. The B value measures how much air is in the void of the sample, and a B value of 1 means the sample is fully saturated with no air, while lower values indicate partial saturation. The termination condition with this is the value you put in, and then by default, after 5 minutes, if selected B value is exceeded, the test will stop. And then you've also got end of consolidation. This condition ends the test when the volume changes less than the specified amount over a set period. For example, you can set the test to end if the volume changes less than 5 cubic millimeters over 5 minutes. And then you've got the turn off hydraulic system, and this condition is specific to hydraulic systems and turns off the hydraulic power pack when the test stage ends. So if we're going to demonstrate all of this, we can create a new test, and we'll walk through this using a monotonic loading test. So we're going to open the test module and create a new test. We should be on the test once we've selected the monotonic loading, and we'll be looking at the termination conditions. Now you can set an axial strain limit of 1%, and for axial velocity we can set it to over 5 millimeters per minute. And then we can start the test, and then the system will begin the test and monitor the axial strain, and when the strain reaches 1%, the test will automatically stop. And then as you can see, as the strain increases, it hits 1%, the test stops, and that demonstrates how a termination condition works in practice. So termination conditions can be configured to either move to the next stage automatically or wait for the user interaction. So go to the next stage automatically. If that option is selected, the test proceeds to the next stage once the termination condition is met. Then you've got wait for user interaction. If this option is selected, the test stops when the termination condition is met and waits for the user to click next stage before proceeding. Okay, so that's everything you need to know about termination conditions. This has been how to use termination conditions in GDSLAB 2024. Thank you.